Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Alexis, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my honest review of Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. I've been on Harmony of the Seas quite a few times, so I want to share with you guys everything that I loved, as well as everything that I did not love. So let's just get right into it. So let's just start with the overall ship. So Harmony of the Seas is an Oasis class ship, and so it is considered a mega class ship. And as you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, that I do love this class of ship. There is so much to do that has my favorite Central Park. It has the Royal Promenade. It has two flow riders, the Ultimate Abyss dry slide, all the water slides, ice skating. It has so much, and I think that the reason why I keep cruising on Harmony of the Seas, even though it sounds like it might be repetitive, is because there's so much to do and I'm just comfortable with it, and I really enjoy everything that it has to offer. One of my favorite things on Harmony of the Seas that I will never ever take for granted after being on Utopia of the Seas that did not have this is the juice and coffee bar at the spa. So when you go into the spa and the gym area on Harmony of the Seas, there is a fresh juice bar that you can also have coffee or protein shakes. They even have like snacks like granola bars or protein bars. And I didn't realize how much I loved this feature until I didn't have it on Utopia of the Seas. So if you purchase a drink package, this is included in your drink package, which I think makes such a big difference. If you love a fresh juice in the morning, this is a great thing for you. If you like a protein shake after a workout, this is great for you. Or if you just want to go and order your coffee without it being so busy, this is a big plus. So I love to get my coffees from here no matter where my room is on board, just because either at Starbucks, where you have to pay extra for, or the Royal Promenade, or like the Windjammer, it's always so crowded and takes forever. But if you go to the spa and you order your coffee from here, it usually doesn't take that long. There's usually not a long line, and so I really find it convenient. I also find it convenient for when I don't want to overeat or I don't want to eat something so heavy during the day. I like to go and get a fresh juice and then right after get a nice protein shake that's pretty filling but not too filling enough to where when I go to dinner I'm hungry. And so this is probably my favorite thing about Harmony of the Seas, and I know it has this on other ships as well, but I just love my health juices and I love the option of having this. Harmony of the Seas is just like your other mega ships that are Oasis class ships, and so I really do love these ships. I love how beautiful they look. I love how well kept they keep the Central Park area with the live plants. And so I think for the overall appearance and ship, I'm going to give Harmony of the Seas a 5 out of 5 stars. Now let's talk about the dining and drinks on board Harmony of the Seas. So Harmony of the Seas has countless of different options, free and non-free, of where you can eat. But every mega ship that we go on, for the most part, especially Harmony, we always purchase the ultimate dining package, and that's just what we prefer. And it is an extra cost and sometimes it can be expensive, but we like good food and we like good food experiences, and Harmony has a lot of that for you. So let's just talk about the restaurants that they offer. It has Azumi, which is a Japanese restaurant. They have 150 Central Park, which is like a French cuisine. They have Chops Steakhouse, which is your ultimate steakhouse. They have Jamie's Italian, which is really good Italian food. They also have a Wonderland restaurant, which is Alice in Wonderland themed. I'll get into that menu in a little bit. And then they have a Mexican restaurant called Sabor. So Harmony has so many different options for specialty. I think that whichever option that you choose to go and eat at, you will be happy. I will say that our last time on Harmony of the Seas, we actually cruised with another couple. So we were with a group of friends and we all had the ultimate dining package. And so we got to experience all of these restaurants differently because we were in a group. And so I think that if you want like a fun dinner experience every night at a specialty restaurant, Harmony is the place to do it at. So Izumi is Japanese sushi and hibachi. So since it has hibachi, that's always a fun group-oriented dinner that's interactive and it's never disappointing. But also, if you want to sit and have sushi, the waiters always make you to where you're just having fun. Like if you want to do sake bombs, they will bring you sake bombs, and no one's giving you weird looks. It's a really nice experience also because since there's so much sushi and sashimi and fish to try on the menu, if you're in a group, you can kind of order a little bit of everything and then try it all. So that's why I like going to Izumi in a group. The next thing that I like about Harmony is that it has the Sabor Mexican restaurant. And I know that most ships that have had Sabor are getting rid of it because it's not that big of a crowd pleaser, which I get. Mexican food, on a cruise, it just doesn't, sometimes it's not really what you want, especially if you have to pay for it. Like a Loco Fresh is free and that's good Mexican food, but I understand like people don't really want to pay for a Mexican dinner. I like Sabor, however, because like I said, if you're in a group or if you're not in a group, this is just still fun to do. Sabor is located on the boardwalk, so it's kind of cool to be able to go and sit at Sabor, order one of their jalapeno or avocado margaritas, and also order their chips and salsa with spicy guacamole. And it's just really nice to be able to sit and snack and have a margarita with your friends. And it's just a nice snack place if you don't want to eat a full meal and fill up. Now I'm gonna get into another restaurant that I think that is really cool if you're in a group. So that is the Wonderland restaurant. Now I've been to Wonderland a couple of times before, and I've had mixed feelings about it. It's a very unique menu. So if you're wanting to go there and fill up on a big, nice meal, just don't. That's not what you're going to get out of it. It's more of an experience is what I would say. And I've learned that showing up in a group was actually a lot of fun. So Wonderland on Harmony of the Seas has its own bar on the top story, and they have fun drinks, and it's nice to go and get a drink at the bar first. And then you can walk through the little door, and all of the waiters are dressed as Mad Hatters. And so it's really cool. Then your menu is completely blank when you get it, and then you paint your menu with water and it shows up. So Wonderland's menu is basically a lot of different foods, but they're very small portions. It's kind of a tasting restaurant. So since we were in a group, our waiter basically just said, hey, listen to what I recommend. I'm just going to bring out a little bit of everything. That way you can try everything. So we trusted her. We didn't really order. We just kind of went along with what she recommended. And it was fantastic because we got to try like every single thing. It was kind of like family style on our table. So if that's what you like a family style kind of thing, this was great. We ended up loving this like lobster caviar soup thing. We ordered it like twice, maybe 3 times. And the dessert was awesome. There is a great selection of bars on Harmony of the Seas. Since it is a mega ship, it has bars everywhere you look. I think the bars that I would recommend are the Rising Tide bar, just because that's a really cool thing. It's a bar that starts on deck 5 in the Royal Promenade, and then it rises all the way up to deck 8 in Central Park, and then it goes down and up. And it does that, I think, every 30 minutes or so. But if you're just looking for a relaxing 30 minutes to waste before dinner, I recommend that. My favorite bar on Harmony of the Seas, I think, would actually be Trellis. And that's because I love Central Park so much on any ship. And it's really nice because it's never really crowded because it's a small bar. But I just love the ambiance of Central Park, and they make really good martinis there. And it's really nice to sit at Trellis Bar or one of the tables that they have and just sit with the nature and the bird sounds that they have. Overall, I give dining and drinks on board Harmony of the Seas a 5 out of 5 stars. Now let's talk about the entertainment on board Harmony. So Harmony has all of the regular entertainment shows that you would find on your mega ships. They have an aqua show, they have an ice skating show, they have a production show, and the production show on Harmony of the Seas is actually my favorite out of any production show that I've seen on a cruise ship. So usually all of the Oasis class ships have their own production show, except for Utopia of the Seas, which in that review I had mentioned that was one thing that I was missing. But Harmony of the Seas has Grease as their production show, and this is just always such a great show. No matter who the performers are or the cast, I think it was really well done. It's very funny. It is a little more adult than you would think, and it is good for kids, like totally fine for kids. But by more adult, I just mean like they put in those like adult jokes and innuendos that would, like go over kids' heads like in the movie. And I thought that was a great thing because it keeps you entertained and laughing, and is really, really good production show. So you do not want to miss the Grease production show. My other favorite show on Harmony of the Seas is the aqua show called The Fine Line. And I know that I've seen so many aqua shows in my life. They almost seem to all be the same. But this one I really like because the music. It has really good music that's super catchy, and you don't want to miss it. Since Harmony of the Seas is a mega ship, I think that the parties that go on, like the Shush Party, where you put on the headphones and everyone has their own channel, and like the Crazy Quest is always really fun and never disappointing. Since it is a mega ship, there's so many people, and I think that's what makes like these game shows like the Crazy Quest or the Perfect Couple and the Shush Parties even better, because if there's a bigger crowd, usually it means more fun. So overall, I give the entertainment on board Harmony of the Seas a 4 out of 5. So right now, Harmony of the Seas is sailing out of Galveston, Texas. And overall, I think that's why I like it right now. I mean, I have sailed on it when it was out of Florida, but I like it right now in Galveston because for me, that's a direct flight. I can fly the same day and get on board, and it's really easy. So I like Galveston. The port is pretty easy to navigate. Depending on which airport you fly to, if you fly to the Houston airport, it's like a 45-minute Uber or taxi ride, which is not bad. And the port itself is pretty small, easy to navigate, and easy to get on board. So overall, the Port of Galveston, I like. I will say that since you are in Texas, Texas has their own rule that on board before you sail away, since you're in Texas, they can only serve you certain drinks and beers. So keep that in mind, that they don't serve everything alcohol-wise until you're already out to sea. So out of Galveston right now, Harmony is going to Roatan, Honduras, and Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel, Mexico. So these are all just, the Costa Maya is great for shopping and going to the beach, as well as Cozumel has great beach clubs. And then Roatan, Honduras is fun. You can do things like animal sanctuaries and hold sloths or monkeys or birds, but please be sure to be careful and follow the rules and also wash up after. And then they have the second largest reef in the world, which I had no idea until one of the last times I had gone there. And so we booked a private boat tour to snorkel in the reef, and I would 10 out of 10 recommend that. It was about a 30-minute drive to where like the boat place was, and then we had a boat to ourselves with 2 tour guides. They provided snorkeling gear, beers. It was very safe, and it was so much fun. And I love snorkeling. It reminded me of when I was back at the Great Barrier Reef, and it was a great time, and I felt safe the entire time. So overall, for the itinerary of Harmony of the Seas right now, I give a 3 out of 5. Overall, Harmony of the Seas is such a great ship. That's why I've been on it, I think, like 4 or 5 times, maybe 5 or 6 times. And I like it because it's consistent. It has everything that I enjoy. The service is always really good. I've never had bad service. And it has a lot of great specialty dining that I like. I like to eat good food when I'm on vacation. I like to have great bar options, and Harmony has that. It has so many activities to do, and I think that especially if you're in a group or, you know, with another couple or friends or family, it's even better because there's just still so much to do with everything. I also love Harmony because of that juice and coffee bar. I know it sounds really weird, but this is just one thing that is always worth it to me because it comes with my drink package, and I really love freshly squeezed juices, and I like to have a lighter, healthier option for food during the day. So overall, Harmony of the Seas, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I love this ship so much, and I hope that you would love it too. Let me know if you're planning on booking a cruise on Harmony of the Seas or any of the other Oasis class ships for that matter. I've got so many tips and tricks for you guys that I think anyone should enjoy. And if you found this video helpful or enjoyed it at all, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with all things cruising and travel. Don't forget to always seize the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.